And boom, you are live. Hey guys, welcome. Very special episode of the Meet Dave live stream today. No guest today, guys. It's just me and our special guest, Jalapeno Poppers. I've been trying to cook these all week, and I've gotten busy every single day and didn't have time to do any of the prep, so I just kept pushing it off, like, I'll do it tomorrow on the show, I'll do it tomorrow. And finally, I'm like, I gotta do them today. So I started prepping them about 30 minutes ago, and they were so easy. It took like no time. Oh, and Jared's listening to me on his phone. There we go. All right, sorry about that. We were getting a little feedback. Jalapeno peppers, so easy, guys. I did them for the first time not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago when we were in the tour bus, and one of the dudes on the bus was just like, can you do jalapeno poppers? I feel like jalapeno poppers. And I go, sure, why not? Never done them, but wanted to try them. So all you do is you go to the store, you buy some jalapenos, easy enough, right? Some cream cheese and some bacon. Cut the jalapenos long ways, and then you're gonna have a bunch of guts in them. The guts look like this, right? It's seeds and it's strings and it's like a core. You scoop those out with a spoon or a butter knife, and that's what you need to do to make sure you don't burn your taste buds, because the seeds are the hot part in the jalapenos. If you left those in, they'd be too spicy to eat more than less. And you know what? I see a seed right here, and I got to really be careful to get them all out when I cook them, because my kids will try, if I can get my kids to try them. Owen will eat them. Carter definitely will not. He doesn't try new food. And he gets a seed in it and it's super spicy, then that's gonna be the last time he's gonna try new food. So, you know, you definitely, if you're cooking with kids, you gotta make sure you get all the seeds out. If an adult gets a seed every now and then that's on them, right? I mean, you're welcome for making your food in the first place. The cool thing about jalapeno poppers, you can get super creative. As long as you got the jalapeno on the outside and the wrapped in bacon, what you put in the cream and what you put inside it, you can get very, very creative. I've seen people cook up sausage and mix the sausage with the cream cheese and put it in there. I've seen people put pulled pork inside it. You can do anything. I personally, we've talked about the orange sauce before here, like to take this orange sauce, squeeze it into the cream cheese, and then I take a little bit of rub. I've been using this. My neighbors bought me this Cooper's Old Time. I really like it. Put a little bit of that in there, give it a little texture, and then you just mix it up. I used the whole block. I'm making 16 jalapeno poppers, 8 jalapenos chopped in half. I went to a whole block of cream cheese. And some people probably like to just keep a nice even distribution. Some people probably glop it up. Whatever you want, go for it. Doesn't matter. I find you can get away with about half a piece of bacon per popper. Every now and then, if it looks a little too naked, then I just go back and add a second half. So it's a whole piece of bacon on one jalapeno popper. If you guys have any creative things that you put in jalapeno poppers, or you do it a different way, put it in the comments. When I get these in the smoker, I'll walk over and read comments and see what you guys have to say. But you know, this is only the second or third time I've done these, so I'm still learning. So if you got a way that you like to do it, or something you like to put in there, then let me know. That goes for you too, Instagram Live. Drop it in the comments. I got the smoker at 275. Oh, I got it at 250. I'm gonna crank it up to 275. And I think it should take about an hour and a half at 275 once you drop it in there. Really depends on how crispy you like your bacon. I tend to like mine on the crispier side, but I have a feeling I'm going to be hungry enough at that point that I'm going to want to just pull them and eat them. This weekend, we got some sports. Sunday, Tiger Woods is going to play against Phil Mickelson, and Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are going to pair up with them. They're going to broadcast it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Charles Barkley's doing the commentary. So plan accordingly, guys. You finally have something to cook and tailgate for. That would be a good thing to cook out for and tailgate for, because we ain't got football. We ain't got NBA playoffs. Went out on a boat today. How fun is that, huh? Didn't do anything fancy. Just made a sandwich and brought it with me because we just went out to tool around for a little bit. When I was a kid, dude, and we go out on the boat, it was always fried chicken. That was the treat that went along with being out on the boat. That was back when KFC was good. You'd roll through. Now maybe you go by Publix if you're in Florida. You get a bucket of chicken from Publix take it out on the boat with you. I was talking a couple days ago about something I really want to do in the smoker is smoked fish dip. When I was growing up, my parents and their friends used to do like amberjack and white flaky fish like that. And they used to make this fish dip that was just killer. I remember liking it even as a kid. We're almost done here, guys. So I'm using my RecTech today, which is my pellet smoker. RecTech makes these little shelves, which I think you've probably seen me using some other stuff. So if I'm going to do 3 racks of ribs in there, I can only fit 2 surface area wise on the bottom. So then you use this shelf to put a 3rd rack up there. Well, when I do things like this, I like to turn it upside down and use it as like a basket. So it makes it easier to pick up, put in, pull out if I need to. If the smoker like were to, let's say it were to peak and go crazy hot or something and I needed to pull them out while I figured out what the problem was, it's easier to pull them out in a basket than to pull them out individually. Something like this that might come apart. So that's a little barbecue life hack for you. You're welcome. And one more to go. And then I'm going to come over and read comments. Hopefully someone's got some suggestions for me about jalapeno poppers. Hey, if not, where is the most delicious jalapeno poppers you've ever had, huh? Hopefully somebody's had some better than just at like TJ Fridays or something. Because I know some restaurants get super creative with their jalapeno poppers. All right, there we go. Check them out. Looking good, all wrapped, pretty evenly covered. I don't want to like, I did them the first time, I did an entire wrap of bacon on every single one. And for like the little ones like this, one whole piece of bacon's too much, man. And it took too long to cook that way because, you know, the bacon obviously had more, it doubled over so much and the bacon on the inside didn't get cooked as much. Like this, all the bacon's only one piece of bacon thick or deep. So I think it will get a little crispier, which is how I like it. All right, let's throw these in here. I'll crank this up to 275. I'm gonna go ahead and double check and make sure all my pellets are distributed well and there's not a funnel going down where, sorry, I was looking for my beer. We'll make sure there's not a funnel going down where the hopper pulls all the pellets down. And we're good to go, guys. That's going to be about an hour and a half. What time is it? Let me look. It is, all right, a little after 6 because I can't set my timer because my Instagram Live is on. And now we know about I'll check it in 30 minutes, an hour just to look at it. But I think about an hour and a half is the right time to check. Let's see what you guys are up to. Let's see. Do we have any comments over here or no? Got a couple. There we go. Chris Collin, I'm on. Your wingman is here. All right. What you got for me, Chris? Ted wants to know why I'm not on the happy hour on Zoom right now with all my buddies because I'm here doing this, Ted. Some of us have to work right now, all right? Johnny puts bison from the, yeah, he shoots bison and then puts it in the jalapeno poppers. If I had, what's going on, bro? Looking good out there, man. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you, buddy. What, Dave, why are you only wearing one glove? Man, that's an old industry secret, Chris. I can't tell you. I have to tell you secretly. Yum, fish bread. Yeah, right? That's awesome. Kenji likes lime in his cheese. All right. Lime. Okay. I can see that. Probably here in Stuart, Florida, I'm sure. Bennett said chicken and rice. Oh, chicken and rice and jalapeno poppers. That would be really good. That would be really good. I like it. All right. Thanks for nothing, everybody. Instagram Live, what you got? Any good comments over here? Everyone just watching, not writing, huh? All right. Fair enough, everyone. A lot of waves, though. A lot of waves. Thanks, guys. Yeah, all right. I guess lime was the only good, useful information there. So what do you guys do? Bear meat. Okay, yeah, that would be good. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you could put anything in it. The recipe I read today was sausage. That was the one that it was suggesting, that you brown up some sausage, mix it in with the cream cheese. I think it would be fun to put different kinds of cheese too. Like still use the cream cheese as the base, but if you put some like some shredded like pepper jack or something like that to mix in with it. That's what I did. So the first time I did it on the tour bus, I didn't have all the ingredients and I knew I needed to make a bunch. So there was a frozen pizza in the freezer. So I scraped the cheese off the frozen pizza, mixed it with the cream cheese just to make it go a little bit further. It was delicious. Mixed in the orange sauce, barbecue sauce, anything you want, you can mix it in to give it that flavor. I saw another recipe for buffalo chicken sauce. Can't beat that. Another exciting thing we're going to be doing out here soon is I scored some really cool brand new bistro lights from a lady who was selling them online, wanted to pick them up. So my plan is I ran I got an electrical distributor off of Amazon. I'm going to put over there that will will sensor for the sun when the sun comes out. I'm going to run lights across the front here. I'm going to run them across here. I'm going to go from here to my house to the tree to my house to the post over there. So I'm going to have a nice little bistro outdoor feeling out here. Do you guys like the picture today? We tried a new camera. JR's pretty happy with it. Are you happy with it, JR? Yes. Looks good? See. Man, just when you think we're not any better, we get better, guys. Just keep upgrading, keep getting sharper. Love it, man. Love it. What else is exciting? Time to order some meat from me. My birthday is May 31st. So I'm going to order a bunch of meat and sit out in my front yard and cook it all day long. I already have a couple pork butts in there. Gonna do that. And I'm gonna try to score brisket. And I have a ton of pork ribs I've been hoarding. So I think pork ribs will be fun. Dave, can we all be your guests tonight? Yeah, sure. We should have done that. I should have figured out a way. A bunch of my water polo buddies are doing their happy hour right now, and they're all big food fans. So that would have been the way to go, is I should have figured out a way to bring you guys all in via Zoom to StreamYard. But I mean, the only way I could do it is if I pull it up on my phone and and just point it at the screen. But you guys can keep commenting in the comments. That would be good. So Alex, how did that Wagyu steak come out, dude? It looked awesome. My buddy Alex bought a Wagyu steak the other day from the meat market in Florida. Cam was watching this. We had Logan Cahoon from Meathead Barbecue on. So Alex was asking questions and Logan was giving some suggestions on how to cook it. And Alex crushed it, man. And I think he's going to order some food from Logan from Premier Meats to get shipped all the way to Orlando, which is pretty killer. Love it, man. So those are going to come out in an hour and a half. You can check back with me. I'm going to post. I'm not going to be live streaming that long. We're going to wrap this up here in a minute, actually. It's going to be a short show today. But I am going to obviously post the end results on my Instagram stories. So if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you follow me at Dave W Comedy on Instagram so that you can see the finished product. Probably going to do some cooking this weekend. And then, I don't know, are we going to do a stream on Monday or are we going to take the holiday off?
In observation of our fallen.
Take Monday off?
Monday off.
All right, so we'll probably take Monday off. We'll be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll probably have to take Thursday off too because we're shooting a project. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you what it is, but it might be one of the ingredients we used today, and we might be shooting a commercial that somebody got booked for it. I don't know what you're allowed to say, JR, but that's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if we'll be done by 6 o'clock shooting that day. And even if we are, I think we're going to be absolutely tired of shooting and not have a very good show. But we'll let you know if we change our mind. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week, you can count on us. All right, guys? I don't think I have any more news, man. Should we keep this short and sweet and wrap it up today?
Sure. Whatever you want, boss.
Whatever I want.
Tell me a joke.
That's the worst thing you could say right now. But you know what? I am excited to tell jokes again in 2 weeks at Common Space Brewery. We're going to do our live stream show every 2 weeks, every other Wednesday. So next one will be the first Wednesday in June. I did a show last night after our live stream here, opening up for Ian Bagg on his first live stream show, and it was awesome. Ian works the crowd a lot. So what he did was he went and shot it at a production studio, and he had a whole wall of monitors, and they put up a virtual background with the backs of people's heads. So it looked like he was standing up on an actual stage. And then since he could see everyone on the big monitor, he could do his crowd work and see everybody. And when he was doing crowd work on someone, they brought them up as like the primary photo. It went really well. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. So make sure that you guys are connected with Ian Bagg, B-A-G-G. And I went out on the boat today with my buddy Forrest Shaw. And actually Ian lives on the beach in Long Beach. So we pulled up behind his house and got on the phone and said, walk out to your balcony. And we waved at him. So that's on my Instagram stories too, if you want to see us waving at Ian Bagg. If you guys live in the LA area and you know anywhere good that we could drive a boat to and have a meal, let us know, because we're going to be taking the boat out more and more often. It'd be fun to go somewhere and eat. So teach me about that if you can. And hey guys, how's it going? Teddy likes my shirt. Thank you, Teddy. Appreciate that. Harvard polo. It's one of my favorite shirts. Alex says that the steak was unbelievable. It looked good, man. It looked good. It looked like you nailed it. I think you went with the sous vide after all, right? And then finished it off on the green egg. It looked great, man. And that tomahawk that Meathead was cooking that day came out awesome too, man. His photo was insane. So, all right, guys. Well, I didn't have much prep today, so I don't know if I really have much anywhere else. Bistro lights, jalapeno poppers in the smoker. Some other things I've done in the smoker on the topic of appetizer type stuff like this. I did some potato skins one time. Came out awesome, delicious. I've done macaroni and cheese in the smoker, which I got a new recipe for that I'm dying to try. I've done well with mac and cheese recipes. I've never really hit it out of the park, if I'm being honest with you. So still tinkering with that. And other than that, it's been mostly meat. My wife really wants me to try jackfruit. So I told her I'm going to try to score a jackfruit. Supposedly jackfruit tastes like pulled pork. If you smoke it right, mix it in with a little barbecue sauce, the texture comes out pulled porkish, and it's supposed to be pretty damn good. So I told her we'd try it. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is supposedly it's real like sticky, like sappy before you cook it. So I'm not looking forward to sitting out here and prepping it and getting all sappy and sticky. But what are you going to do? So we're going to try that one day. And I don't know. I'm totally down to get creative. I think I need to try some new stuff. And things like that, like this, it's not like doing a brisket where you got to like spend 12 hours doing it. It's an hour and a half. It's this very small commitment. I thought it was going to take me a good hour to prep out here. I mean, we got it ready in like 30 minutes. So once you get, I think having a good prep area makes such a difference because I have to get everything ready normally in my little tiny kitchen, which is a pain in the butt. It's hard to move around. So you're always in someone's way and whatever. And then since we got this block, courtesy of the thing we're going to shoot on Thursday, they dropped it off to me and put it on the whiskey barrel here. And just having everything out here, it was so easy just to set up a little efficient station. And we got those things prepped in like 30 minutes. And that was while we were getting ready to shoot today. So we were setting everything up. So I do think that having a good prep area really makes a big difference. So, all right, guys. Well, listen, give us some feedback, man. Today was a little bit of a different show. Normally we do an interview. Today I just wanted to put these on and, you know, I just didn't want to skip a day. So, you know, even though I was gone all day and didn't have someone lined up for a guest tonight, I still wanted to pop on, show you the poppers and talk to you a little bit and keep the habit up of being on at 6 o'clock. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see me cook or someone specific you want me to talk to. New podcast every Monday. And I actually enjoyed talking to Mo Alexander so much yesterday that I think I'm just going to rip the audio from Mo's live stream and use that as my podcast episode this Monday. Not 100% sure on that, but that's probably what we're going to end up doing. If you guys haven't watched or if you missed any days, these are all archived on my YouTube. So if you're disappointed we're ending a little early today, go back and watch one you haven't watched yet. They're all on my YouTube and they're on my Facebook if you scroll enough. So we've had a lot of guests the past 2 weeks. Go watch one that you haven't watched yet. And like I said, hit me up on my Instagram stories and see how these bad boys come out. You want to check in on them real quick? They're cruising. They're cruising. That bacon's already tightening up around there, getting that smoke flavor in them. Those are going to be good. About an hour and a half, guys. I'm going to be eating well. All right, y'all. If you don't got nothing, I'm good. Hey, Chris, thanks, man. I am going to get creative, and I appreciate your support. All right. Do you like my apron, Chris? Is this funny or what? That's funny, huh? Hard to beat cliches. Grill master. All right. You guys are idiots. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday.